Okay, so we've talked quite a lot about scientific notation and how to multiply when we've got all of these factors. Here we've got 5 times 10 squared multiplied by 5 times 10 to the power 1 multiplied by 5 times 10 to the power 0 multiplied by 5 times 10 to the power minus 1. And when we're multiplying this, we know the skill that first we take all of our 5s. 5 times 5 would be 25. 25 times 5 would be 125. 125 times 5 would be 625. Then we take the number to the power 10 and we add all the powers that we have. Here we have a 2, here we have a 1, here we have a 0, and here we have a minus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. So our answer would be 625 times 10 to the 2. Would we leave it like that? No, it isn't in scientific notation. We'd approximate that as 6.25 times 100, which we would write as 10 to the 2, times the 10 to the 2 that we have there as well. So we're just changing our 625 into the expression 6.25 times 100. This allows us to change 6.25 times 10 to the power 4. Or we can think an alternative way is we have 625 times 10 to the power 2. We're going to move this place, decimal point, 2 places back, which will increase the power of this by 2, giving me 6.25 times 10 to the power 4. Both of these methods will give you the correct answer. Now this is nice and easy and you know what to do when it comes to multiplying in scientific notation. But what do you do if we had exactly the same numbers here, but we were not multiplying them together? We were actually adding. Now you know that when you multiply the powers, you add the exponents. You add 2 plus 1 plus 0 in the times 10 to. So what on earth would you do if we tried to do that method when we were adding? We've already added when we needed to multiply the numbers together. And that means you cannot solve this in scientific notation. Okay? You have to convert 5 times 10 to the 2 into its real number. That number is 500. 5 times 10 to the 1 means 5 times 10, which is 50. 5 times 10 to the 0. Well, I did explain to you that we'd get 10 to the 0 if we did 10 divided by 10. That would be the same as 10 to the 1 minus 10 to the 1. 10 to the 1 here divided by 10 to the 1. That would give us 10 to the 0. 10 to the 1 minus 1 here, giving us 10 to the 0. But we know that anything divided by itself is 1. So anything to the power of 0 is the same as being 1. So what we're doing here is we're saying multiply 5 by 1, which would give us 5, plus 5 times 10 to the minus 1. What we're saying here is we move the decimal point back 1 place from 5. So we're multiplying by 10 to the minus 1, which is the same as doing 5 divided by 10. Okay, 10 to the minus 1 is same as 5 divided by 1 log 10. Now we've got all the numbers here as real numbers. And now we just add them. Here we'd have 500 plus 50, 550, 555, 555 and a half. So the answer to this one would be 555 and a half. If they wanted you to answer in scientific notation, you'd move the decimal point 2 places back, 1, 2, giving you 5.555 times 10 to the power 2. Moved it 2 places back times 10 to the power 2. So in order to solve in scientific notation with addition or subtraction, you have to calculate out the real numbers, then do the addition, then convert back to scientific notation. So that's how you have to solve that type of question.